Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me for Nasdaq ETF's Cabana Week, we have Giang Bui. She is head of ETPs at Nasdaq for a high-level overview of key themes discussed at Cabana Week. Giang, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thanks, Jill. It's great to be here.
And Giang, give us a high-level overview. What are some of the key themes that you're consistently hearing about through the Nasdaq ETF Cabana Week?
Yeah, it's been a great week for our team. One of the biggest things we're hearing from our clients is that they're looking for fewer but deeper partnerships. So this is why this week it's been so great. It's about listening to our clients, understanding their priority and pain points, and then working with them to address those priorities and concerns. This dialogue with our clients is so helpful because our success is built around being great partners, and therefore our high-touch support throughout the whole life cycle of the product is ever more important. From the product development phase, which often includes our best-in-class investment intelligence team, to the legal and regulatory process, to trade monitoring and marketing support. So we're really excited to be working with our clients through this. I mean, some of the things that we've been hearing that they're focusing on is really on thematics, especially thematic technology, ESG, fixed income, and derivative-based products as investors look for tools for risk management or income in this low interest rate environment.
And that certainly is consistent with the themes when they have joined us on Trade Talks. So it's great to see how it aligns there. Let's get your overall outlook for 2021 in the ETF space. Clearly, the industry had to pivot just like everyone else in finance and technology as we work through the pandemic, and certainly lessons were learned. What's your outlook moving forward?
Yeah, 2020 was a milestone year for exchange-traded products. The industry hit record asset growths and received several regulatory approvals that will promote even greater product innovation. Most importantly, the ETF structure proved its resiliency and ability to deliver liquidity, especially in times of volatility. So this year will be about continuing that momentum. We're continuing to see net inflows into ETFs, especially in terms of fixed income. So we're going to see additional adaptation of that. So I'm really excited about the growth, especially, there's a lot of demand for ESG products, like we talked about thematics again. So it's been a rise of actively managed ETFs as well with the launch of the first semi-transparent products last year. And we've seen those garner significant growth, hitting $1 billion assets across all those products. So there's a lot of things that we're excited for in terms of ETFs for 2021.
And to wrap up here, Nasdaq Strategy, more specifically for ETPs, if you can give us a high-level inside look.
Yeah, so I joined Nasdaq about a month ago from SIBO, where I helped build the ETF listing franchise. And prior to that, I helped build and grow the index business at the New York Stock Exchange. So I'm excited to be ending my major US exchange tour at really the best exchange. So I look forward to combining what I've learned in my previous experience with Nasdaq's global reach, our resilient technology, deep and liquid markets, as well as index and regulatory expertise to best service our issuers and further expand and advance the overall ETF ecosystem. So our ETF strategy will really be focused on 4 main areas. First, it's market structure and liquidity programs to promote the best market quality for exchange-traded products. Second is the marketing support to help further amplify our issuers' messages. We'll also be focused on ETF education and insights in conjunction with the great work that our economic research team is doing. And then finally, it's about promoting competition in the exchange space that will benefit issuers, market maker, and ultimately the end investor.
And Giang, we look forward to having you back on Trade Talks to share your expertise. Thanks for joining us for Cabana Week, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you for having me.